What's up, guys? So I'm going to talk about AMC. I'm going to talk about AMC and the whole movement of what I think about the whole movement. Okay, from start to finish. I'm gonna try to keep this under 5 minutes. And I made this video twice, and I deleted because there were some things I probably said that people may get upset. I don't know. But so when this whole GameStop thing started with AMC and GameStop, when I came into it, I heard about it, and I heard about the short squeeze, and I seen some of it on the news about this GameStop and how some people wasn't able to get in. The buy button got removed. The sell button was there, but the buy button got removed, and some people wasn't able to get in on the squeeze, right? And this happened across many platforms. And then I heard about the Wall Street Bets crew and the Reddit thing, and then I also heard about how when AMC started, when this AMC thing started, everyone started jumping onto AMC. And the whole thing I got out of it was that people were doing this to stop the corruption in the market, to stop the corruption that's going on with the hedge funds and how they try to run companies out of business. And hedge funds have been doing this forever. Like, they do this forever. They're short a company, and they were short a company till they get delisted off the market and, you know, push their stock price under $1, and the company would almost go out of business or go bankrupt because they don't have any funds. So the companies are constantly trying to do like reverse splits or, you know, whatever they need to do to raise money to try to keep the company going, right? And as a CEO, if I ran a company and someone was short of my company and trying to run me out of business, I would probably try to do whatever it takes to keep it afloat, like whatever it takes. And because it's my business, I would do whatever it takes if I want to keep it running. And at the same time, I got to try to keep people happy, but there's a business side of it that people probably should understand. Like, we have to do this to keep going. If not, there's not going to be any more. So when I hear things about like Aron, and I hear people talk about him, and I started thinking like I see some people following, not actually following, but they take sides with what they hear about Aron, good or bad. Like, if you hear bad things, there's some people try to just go along with it, and some people don't even know the facts. Some people do. Then there's other ones that don't even know the facts and haven't did research, so they just follow along. And then all these videos come out about liking them and disliking them. But this whole movement was about trying to get rid of the corruption. And then, like, over the years, as people started investing into AMC, because they heard this, it could go to these high numbers and you can be financial. When people start saying you can be financially wealthy, it's life-changing money. And when you hear that, it makes people think, like, it really kind of puts a dream in your head. Like almost it's too good to be true, but it's easy to fall into something like that. It's like the lottery, like the Mega Millions, it's like 2 billion. No, it's 1 billion right now for a lottery ticket. So people going to naturally kind of gravitate to that and jump in because it's money. Like, it's money, and it appears and looks easy to make and to get. So you follow into, you buy it, right? Not saying that AMC is like a scheme or something, because there's people that say, oh, it's a scheme. You know, I'm like, well, the whole stock market is like that. Every company in the stock market, there's something going on with the company. But I hear more and more about I guess because I watch AMC videos and other stock videos, but I hear more about AMC and how like the company's not being ran right, and how it's corrupt, and all these, these synthetic shares and everything. And sometimes I would research, but I kind of found myself like following along with some of these thoughts and ideas that people come up with, and it's easy to fall into following people like that. Well, not following, but going along with it. So I jumped in because I heard about the apes, right? Like, this is what we need to do. We need to buy this stock up and hold it. And some people were out there saying that, buy this stock up and hold it and don't sell it. And that is a good strategy to gain all the shares and push the price up, because it's a supply and demand thing. But you can do that with any other stock. And people are wondering, like, why is the stock constantly going down? Why is it still sliding down? And people not understanding this, because they're like, retailers hold the most of the shares, and I don't understand how they can continue to push it down. Like, I don't know how they're doing it. No one has a solid that I know of has a solid proof on how they're doing it. Somehow they're doing it. I don't have the answer. But I jumped in it because I'm in the stock market. I'm in it to make money. And for someone to tell me not to sell my shares, for me, it's like ridiculous, because if I see money passing me and I know I can grab it out the market, why am I going to let it pass me? And that's when this comes to like day trading. When you day trade, you can invest, take the money, and go on about your business. It doesn't mean like spend your whole bag on AMC or whatever stock, and then at the end of the day you sell it all and get all the money. I have some shares I just put to the side for AMC in case this squeeze comes, okay? But I am allowed to have some shares where I just buy and sell and scalp, okay? But I guess if you consider yourself an ape, then you have these rules that you have to follow. Like, you have to follow these rules. And that's why I've never said that I'm an ape. I never said I'm an ape, and I will never be an ape and put myself in a category like that. But I am holding some for a squeeze, okay? I'm here to make money just like everybody else. And with that being said, hold on, I'll get back with you. Okay, guys, I'm back. So let me put you guys up here. Okay, I think that'll work. So, I can't remember what I was saying last, but I don't, what did I say last? I don't put myself in a category as being an ape. I think I mentioned something about that. I'm just here in the stock market to make money, okay? People are entitled to do what they want to do. If you want to hold for a squeeze, then you go ahead and do that. Like I said, I'm doing that also with some of my shares, but not all of my money, not all of my shares, okay? But what I come to find out is there are people that are happy in the stock market. There are people that are happy with the AMC. There are people that are angry with AMC. And there are people that are angry with the stock market, okay? But since I've been on this AMC journey and trying to follow along with it while I'm doing other investing plays, I come to find out the group for AMC, it seems different than the group for GameStop in a way. I really don't follow GameStop that much, but since I follow AMC a lot, then I kind of feel the way I kind of sense and feel how other people are feeling, right? And they're entitled to feel the way they want to feel. But I've noticed, like, it seems like, and it appears like the people that that got into play late, that bought in at 20, some bought in at 15, some bought in at 30 and 50 and 60, and the price, as over the years they looked at the price and seen it come lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, and coming down from 30 or 40 or 50 and going down to $3, $4, $5. It takes a toll on someone's conscience. You know, it takes a toll on what they think and how they feel. And some people, when they see the price get lower and lower and lower, they get irritated. Some get angry, and if you just say something out the way, they're mad. They're mad because they lost money, and it's not funny to lose money. It doesn't feel good to lose money in the market. So they're upset because this price is going down. They don't understand why, and they're trying to make this dream come true of this squeeze, right? And they want everybody to follow along with it, so that person, and so they can be wealthy also, along with everybody else. So they know it takes a lot of people to do the same thing in order for this thing to happen, okay, for a squeeze to happen. And a person holding that long and see the price get to $2, like I said, a lot of people are angry. They're just mad. So you can't like say nothing out the way because it irritates them. And some people are okay with it, and some people that are okay with it are the people that know and they hear about when you invest in the stock market, no matter what stock it is, only put in the money that you're really that you're risking to lose, that you know if you lose it, you don't care, okay? I've only put in, well, I'm not gonna say the amount I put in because I put in a lot, but I put in enough to where if it goes to $1, it's not gonna bother me, okay? And another reason why it doesn't bother me, because last year, well, this is 2021, like around in November, somewhere around there, I kept seeing the price come down and down and down, and I had a price point where I can go down just a little bit and lose a little bit, but I'm not going to go any further. If it gets to this point, to my price target, I'm going to sell my shares. I'm going to sell some of my shares, right? But I'm going to hold some for the end. So I sold like around 27, but I still had a profit, but I still have some shares that I'm holding on to, and of course those shares are in the negative, right? Which I don't care about those shares. But I was not going to sit there and let all my money go to zero when I felt and I knew, I just felt like it was going to go to 5. And I even said it like in 2021. I made a video and I said, I really see this, they're trying to get this down. And I showed a chart that I really see them trying to push this thing down to about the $5 mark. And I said it in 2021. And we're heading down there. And when when I said I sold my shares, some people were so angry with me. I had all kind of comments, people saying all kind of stuff, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you want me to keep holding because you want to be rich. I want to be rich too, but I don't trade like everyone else. Everyone don't trade the same. There are people that all they do is day trade. There are people that are scalping, and you cannot change their trading pattern in AMC. People going to trade how they want to in AMC. There are people shorting the stock. There are people just betting on the stock to go down, and they making money. So I don't know. I just see the movement, like how it's changed and it's different. It's not the same anymore. What's going on up here? I don't know what's going on up there. It's so funny because I seen like I'm like down the street by my house, but this house, I'm being a little nosy now. I seen a sheriff at that house, like, I don't know, he was serving a notice or something, and now there's a sheriff, there's a police officer, like the lights are on, and they're like really out in front of that house. But anyway, this besides the point. I'm not trying to get in that business, but anyway, but I've seen the whole AMC movement, like, it's changed. It's not the same anymore. And even when I say that, I had a comment that said, well, you're not in the movement. What you mean I'm not in the movement? I got some shares that I'm holding. So yeah, I'm in the movement, but you can easily say that I'm not an ape, which I really agree with that, because I'm not an ape, but I am in it for MOAS, and I'm not going to hold all my shares because someone else wants me to hold all my shares. Okay. I mean, even though that's a good strategy, I should be holding all my shares, and everybody should be holding all their shares for a squeeze. And that seems like that's what's going to make the squeeze happen. If every single person that's trading AMC has to be on the same page. If they're not, the squeeze is not going to happen. It's going to be so hard for it to happen. And you can tell that it's taking too long. Like, why is it taking too long? Because you can tell that it's manipulated, like it's being controlled. It's really being controlled. And they got the smartest people on Wall Street and in these companies that's their job, to make the company money and make the company survive. So there are people out there that are controlling everything. I mean, like through social media and everything, to keep people either in fear or keep people buying. And they put all this FUD about AMC, and I don't know, the whole thing is just so crazy. But like I said, I've seen the whole movement change from it being yay, like yay, we in this, we're gonna win it, yay, to angry because they don't believe in Adam Aron. Some do, some don't. Some think Adam Aron is against them. Some think he's okay, he's doing what's best for the company, and blah blah blah. And some people feel like Adam Aron just took all their money, and that's why the stock is going down. Adam Aron took billions. But this is my thought, okay? If you're in it for the movement to get the hedge funds, which I believe the APE, my understanding, if you're APE, you're really trying to get at the hedge funds, the people that are shorting the stock, not get at the company of AMC. Just think about it. If you think about how many people go to the movies, right? A lot. You see the movie theaters packed on the weekend. You see people going there throughout the day watching the movie, right? It's not everybody. Some people don't even go to the movie theaters maybe twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. Some people go once. Some people haven't been in it in a couple of years. But sometimes you have this urge to, like, okay, I just want to go to the movie theater. I just want to go buy some popcorn and sit in the movie theater and watch a movie on a big screen. And some people do that every now and then. And it's good to have that there to go do. But if AMC was to go bankrupt and no one takes over AMC, the movie theater would be gone. Like, I mean, you're not going to have that luxury to just go to a movie and have popcorn, and, you know, even though the prices are high, you're still going to pay for it because it's that feeling of going to the movies, okay? But more and more people starting to watch movies at home, but sometimes that gets boring. Like, sometimes you'll watch a movie and you may not even watch all the movie at home because they have it where you can go back and watch it, or it stops where you left off and you can come back and watch it again. I mean, it's crazy. They made it so convenient to where you don't even have to leave your house to watch a movie. But my point is, I feel like I would not want AMC movie theaters to go away, because if it vanishes and then Regal vanish, there's not going to be any movie theaters left. I mean, there's barely any drive-ins left. And me and my wife, we went to a drive-in like earlier this year or last year, for the first time in a long time. And that was it was a good experience. I mean, it was something we hadn't did in a long time, but we did it, right? And watch a couple of movies. So, but my point is, we have to figure out how what are you going to do in the stock market? How are you going to trade? And who are you going to listen to? And what your true meaning is if you're invested into AMC. Are you invested because you like the company? I mean, I like AMC as a company. There may be people up there that are not running it correctly. There may be. I don't know, because I don't dig that far into AMC to know their business, but I hear about their business on social media. And if I keep listening to people that give information, I have to decide, like, is this true? Is this not true? Do they have facts, or did they get this information from somebody else and they're just relaying it? I don't know. But all I know is I'm in the stock market to make money. Sometimes there are companies that are bad companies that you can still make money off of, and you don't even have to like the company. You don't have to like the CEO. You don't have to like the company at all. It could be a very horrible company, but they have a run up and you can make money. Okay? So with that being said, I think I got more to say, but I'm gonna say it later. I made this video too long anyway. But I gotta go, guys. Leave a comment. I'm not here to make anyone angry. I'm just talking, okay? I'm just saying how I feel. But you can leave a comment, because I respect everyone's comment, okay? And even though I watch people on YouTube, I follow them. I listen to a lot of people, and I value their comments, and I respect their comments. Even if I don't like it, or I do, I'm still going to watch them, unless they're just someone that just don't need to be watched, okay? But I have to go, guys. Leave a comment, hit the thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button down over, I think it's over there, okay? Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next one. Peace. Take care.